I want everybody to sit there and ask yourself this question. How in the world are we in 2024, the year 2024? We're almost to 2025 already. Time has been flying. Last year, Modern Warfare 2, 2022, whatever you want to call it, had the slowest movement of all. So we all expected camping, slow gameplays, whatever the case may be, to affect the gameplay experience within that game. But we're in the year of 2024. We are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023. They added back movement, they added back red dot, they added back so much stuff to allow this gameplay to be a lot more exciting, a lot more fast paced, everything in between. But I want you guys to ask yourself, how are we playing this game and continuing to not get fast gameplays? I get it, man. Some people want to play the realistic version of Call of Duty. Some people want to play a little more tactical. I understand. But I'm coming at it from a free-for-all gamer perspective. It goes to 30 kills. You have 10 minutes to get 30 kills. Why is it that every time I play free-for-all, almost every single game almost goes to the time limit? I don't remember it doing that back in the day. I don't know if it's just because I might be delusional or I might be just stupid. I don't know, but for some reason, every time we play free-for-all or other game modes, it always goes to the time limit. I'm sorry, but a 10-minute free-for-all, getting 10 minutes to get 30 kills is absolutely ridiculous. Now, why is that the case? That's what this video is about, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It's the Rick, and today we're going to be talking about rage quitting within Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, obviously, it's not just rage quitting that is causing these slow gameplays, but it's also about people playing like baby back bitches. People not moving around the map, but that's a whole nother video because they're scared, they have no gun skill, whatever the case may be. If you have no gun skill in this game, it's Modern Warfare 3. The aim is stronger than dick. You gotta figure it out. But today's video, we're gonna be talking about rage quitting in certain game modes like free-for-all, search and destroy. Honestly, every single game mode within the game that is creating slow gameplay. So everybody understands that when people rage quit, when people leave the game, it disrupts the natural flow of the game. Now, when we talk about free-for-all is designed to be a chaotic and competitive environment where every player is pitted against each other. It's up to you to win the game, you versus 7 other people, and you're trying to get the most kills by the end of the game. Now, when one player or multiple players in many cases leave mid-match, it creates an imbalanced game. For instance, if a skilled player leaves, it can skew the dynamics, making it easier for remaining players to dominate, or making it less challenging and engaging for others. Therefore, I don't understand, number one, why we have only 8 players in free-for-all maps. I don't understand why it's only 8 because these maps are huge, especially the OG MW2 maps. We all understand if we get on a free-for-all match on a state, waste of time. You won't ever get 30 kills. If you get a free-for-all match on Derail, you're wasting your time. If you get a free-for-all match on Wasteland, you're wasting your time. You guys see a pattern here? A lot of these maps, basically no reason to even play them. Even on the smaller ones, you got guys not even moving from a corner, yet when people leave, that's why a lot of people even leave, because it's boring, it's slow, people play like bitches. There's many cases as to why this happens. But the biggest thing is this is impacting players and their experience overall playing the game. Constantly facing opponents who rage quit can be demoralizing. Absolutely demoralizing, ruins it. It removes the sense of accomplishment from victories and disrupts the challenge that free-for-all is supposed to provide. Players who end up staying and play fairly often feel frustrated as they cannot fully enjoy the competition because, yet again, they're not even fully completing the game. It's always to time limit. This in turn can lead to the decline in overall player base for free-for-all, give you a bunch of those rats playing the game mode, and it's just a waste of time because the consistent rage quitting makes the mode less enjoyable, especially when everybody and their mother are doing it. And of course, when people leave, the game's not going to put these people in a mid-match situation, especially if it's around 5 minutes into the game. Therefore, you have to finish the game with 6, 5, even sometimes 4 players in the gameplay. It's a complete waste of time. Now, we all know free-for-all is an excellent game mode, especially when you want to see your individual skills, like aiming, your reflexes, your map awareness, being able to hold down certain points of the area without being a fucking camper. Let's make sure that doesn't get twisted. But when players rage quit, it deprives others the opportunity to practice and improve against a variety of playstyles. That's the best thing about free-for-all. You don't know who you're going to face. Now, yet again, you're going to get those campers. Yeah, it's kind of boring. It creates slow. But if you have more gamers, more people in the game, let's say 10 to 12 people every free-for-all match, it doesn't matter if there's 1 or 2 campers. You'll have plenty of other people running around the map. Facing a diverse set of opponents is crucial for the growth of the game. It's crucial for people being able to enjoy the game mode. But when you have rage quitting, it absolutely undermines this by reducing the variety and quality of encounters, especially when the game will not personally put more people in the game after people leave, which is to be expected. Nobody wants to be put in a late game that's boring, especially if there are kill streaks in the air, because that can create more rage quitting itself. But we all know rage quitting skews the in-game statistics and player rankings. This also is another big issue. Now, I'm not a guy that really cares about statistics. The only thing I care about is how many kills I get at the end of the day. Let's be honest. Obviously, if I get more kills in free-for-all, I'm going to win the game mode. That's why I like playing free-for-all. But when you continue to have people leave, you don't want to finish playing that game, so you're going to leave. And if you care about your wins and losses, you will have a bad win-loss ratio. If you keep on playing bums, keep on playing rats, you'll have less kills, possibly more deaths because they're playing so ratty that they'll end up killing you. You'll have a bad KD, and your stats will get absolutely fucked. Not that big of an issue, but again, rage quitting, all this shit is coming down. It's like a snowball effect. Once someone rage quits, it creates so many different problems within the game. We all just have to understand Call of Duty is so competitive. The community is competitive, and nowadays, everybody loves to be good at the video game. You got those people out there that claim they don't really care. I don't believe that. If you're playing something, if you're doing something, you want to be good at it. I've never met anybody in my life that wants to be bad at something. I get it. You kind of want to relax, and some games you might not take as seriously, but you still want to do good. So anybody that bitches and says that why you fucking sweating your ass off, get the fuck out of here. I'm a sweat. I don't care. I'm playing to be good. I'm playing to be the best. Even though I'm not, I still am trying to think I'm the best. So we want the free-for-all games to be competitive. This is the only time I really don't mind a little bit of skill-based matchmaking. I get it. You guys are gonna fucking hate me for saying that, but overall, if you're playing against a bunch of bots in free-for-all, of course you're gonna have people rage quit. Of course you're gonna have guys that don't want to play the game. But if you have guys that actually know how to use their thumbs, if you actually have guys that are not Helen Keller in the back of the fucking bus, not knowing what the fuck's going on, then you're going to actually have some competitive games that will be a lot of fun. So I got some easy possible solutions to make this happen. Like I just said, improve the matchmaking. Ensure players are matched with others with similar skill levels. I'm not saying guys that have 2 KDs all playing against 2 KDs, but just get some guys that have like around a 1 KD. 1 KD people can hang with 2 KD people. I don't care what anybody says. You'll be okay. This will allow with fairer matches, less people rage quitting in theory, and make it more fun. We can also introduce harsher penalties for people that rage quit quite a bit. Now you can have a few rage quits per day, but after you do it 3, 4, 5 times, maybe have about some temporary bans. Why not? It won't hurt. Why not? Some other games do it and it works perfectly fine. Fucking do it. And then lastly, how about we reward players for completing matches? I know we got match bonuses, but again, XP doesn't really matter nowadays because there's no such thing as prestiging anymore. It's just this seasonal prestige bullshit. Give them something else like some camels or whatever the fuck the case may be. I don't know. Let's just conclude this fucking video. Rage quitting in Call of Duty, especially in free-for-all, is a significant issue that disrupts the entire game flow and impacts the entire game in itself. It is time for us to understand that rage quitting makes you a baby back bitch. It is time to understand that we need to stop being pussies and just take the ass beating you're about to get. Now, I'm not going to stand here and say that I've never rage quit in my life. The only time I really rage quit is if I join a late game. Why the fuck am I in a late game? That's another issue in itself. But if everybody's playing like a baby back bitch, yeah, I'm gonna rage quit. So I kind of have to take, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite here. I'll make sure I can take my talk here and try to work on it myself as well. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the description or the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.